What's going on, wolves? It's your boy Saeed. In this video, do you need to get drunk to have fun? Do you need to get drunk to go to the parties and enjoy yourself, right? You guys probably already know what I'm gonna say, right? You guys probably already know what I'm gonna say, and the answer is absolutely not, right? Absolutely not. You do not need to get drunk to have fun. Even if you're going to parties where everybody's drunk, you do not need to get drunk to have fun, right? Now, it's a little bit more difficult because you want to fit in, right? And if you go to parties and you don't drink, you feel like you're out of place, right? You feel like, hey, everybody's drunk and I'm not drunk, and you feel out of place. Well, here is, let me talk a little bit about alcohol and my perspective and my outlook on this drug. We don't look at alcohol as a drug, right? When we say drugs, we think marijuana, we think LSD, we think cocaine, we think heroin, we think mushrooms, right? But we don't think alcohol as a drug. We don't think of it as a drug because here's why. It is sanctioned by daddy, also known as the government, right? And it has been made to be a very socially acceptable activity to participate in, right? And because of that, we don't even look at getting drunk as a drug. We look at it as, oh, he's just getting drunk, like he's just drinking, right? Because it's just been sanctioned by the government. It's been pushed out into society as a socially acceptable and encouraged thing to do on weekends, right? To just kind of unwind and rest and etc. But it's a drug. And statistically speaking, it's the most harmful drug. Statistically speaking. It is the most harmful drug. You know how many accidents happen because of it, how many cases of overdosing on alcohol, how much self-harm and harm to others, and driving and drinking accidents happen a lot, right? So statistically speaking, you can do your own research. Actually, it's the most harmful drug, you know. And then we have things like LSD and mushrooms literally at the very bottom of that. But we think of those as drugs, but we don't think of alcohol as drugs. Socially acceptable behavior. That's all it is. It's because it's socially acceptable. So, that being said, people like to get drunk for as many reasons as can. To unwind, have some fun, whatever, right? Do your thing. Get drunk. I think all drugs should be decriminalized, if not made legal, because I mean, should be allowed to explore your own state of consciousness and alter it as you wish. The problem is when fun is becoming associated with alcohol, which is for a lot of young people is. If you're right now in a university or about to go to university, you know very well that no fun party, quote unquote, is going to be without alcohol. And you will probably be getting drunk out of your mind every Friday night and every Saturday night. At least I did. But you have to look outside the box a little bit and look at things from an alien's third perspective point of view and look at what's happening and say, is this really the most useful thing for me to do? Because alcohol is really harmful to you physically. It really is. I mean, as soon as you drink alcohol, your body stops digesting, which is like such a primary thing just to deal with alcohol and detoxify it out of your body. It plummets your testosterone levels, you know, fucks up with your sleep. You know, it's really bad, man. Really fucks up your liver. It's a lot of harmful, like it's harmful substance. So maybe look outside and say, what is my main priority if it's health? Okay, if health is your main priority, and I hope a lot of you guys have a main priority of health because you're watching this health fitness channel, right? Okay, then here's what I would do. First of all, I would redefine what fun is, right? And then next thing I would do is I would maximize my physical body, okay? I would maximize, when I say maximize, I mean, let me get out of what society told me I should eat and I should do and I should engage activities I should engage in. Let me just take care of this physical vehicle that I have. So let's get 8 hours of sleep every day. Let's start taking cold showers every day. Let's start doing certain breathing meditation. Let's exercise regularly, stretch, do yoga, eat healthy, stay away from junk food, and really like start thinking positive. Then here's what you'll find. You'll find that when you start to maximize your body and you start to just absolutely take all the variables and take as good health and as good care of it as possible, you will find yourself drunk on life. You will find yourself with so much fucking energy, you don't even know what to do with that energy. Okay? Then you'll be going to these parties, right? And I swear to God, people won't even know you're not drunk, because you'll feel more drunk than everyone else there, because you just have so much energy and you're so vibrant and full of life and full of energy, because you're maximizing everything, right? Man, there is nothing like feeling good in your skin. There's nothing like feeling good in your body, because you just have this energy and it's like, whoa, man, I have so much energy. I have so many, I can do so many things here, right? So that's what I would do if I was you. I would just instead take care of my health. And if you're going to parties where there's going to be alcohol and you're like, I don't want to drink alcohol, do this before going to the party. Take a cold ass motherfucking shower, okay? Because what happens when you take a cold shower is you oxygenate your body. You get high off the oxygen, man, and your body's just producing all these endorphins and all these feel-good chemicals, and you feel coked up, all right? And when I say feel coked up, I'm saying it from experience, because I don't need to say it in front of the camera, but I know what that feels like, and I know what that feels like. And in many ways, it's doing the same thing. When you're on coke, your dopamine receptors are just, your body's producing so much dopamine and adrenaline. That is exactly what's happening in the cold shower. Add the endorphins to it and add the oxygen to it. A really cold shower, man, and when you're in for 5 to 10 minutes, I swear to God, it's like sniffing cocaine does not compare to it. And I'm being as literal here as possible. It doesn't compare to it. So you do that, and then you do some Wim Hof breathing, right? So it's basically kind of the same way as you do breathe in the cold shower, with some differences to it, right? You're basically breathing 25 breaths, and then on the last breath you go, and then you hold it as much as you can, and then on the last breath you go like, and then you hold it for 15 seconds. You do 3 to 5 rounds of that breathing, and then you go to the party and watch. You will be naturally more drunk than everyone else there. Guarantee you. I mean, I'm talking from personal experience here, right? And you guys see how much energy I have and how engaging I am in these videos, right? I'm just fucking high on life. I'm just drunk on life. I'm just maximizing my body here. So by extension, I have so much energy available to me every day, every day. And if one day I'm feeling a little bit tired, I take it off. I don't make videos. I don't do nothing. The next day I wake up, I'm like, holy fucking shit, where is this all energy coming from? Let's make use of it, right? Let's make use of it. Now, that being said, if you want to still go to these parties but you don't want to get drunk, you can do that. Now, another even way to go on even further, and I'm just telling you guys from my perspective, my personal experience here. I used to drink a lot back in when I got into university and stuff, right? Because everyone was doing it. And then I started to redefine what fun is. And I started to redefine, I'm like, is this really what I want to be doing? Do I really want to even be doing that in the first place? Is this even I started redefining what fun is to me. And nowadays, you know what I do on a Friday night? You know what is fun for me on a Friday night? Or a Saturday night? Going to the fucking woods and looking at the stars and looking at the moon. To me, that's what's fun now, you see? It's not even getting drunk anymore. Because then when I didn't want to drink anymore, because I realized it was just toxic and detrimental to my health and my well-being and my thinking and my fitness, I still wanted to go to parties and still wanted to be around that scene. So I just had, I started doing things the right way, the natural way, breathing, cold showers. And I would go to parties and I would have fun, right? But I took it even further at some point throughout my journey, right? And I'm like, you know what, man? I don't even like that anymore. I don't even want to do that anymore, right? And then I'm like, okay, well, I started going to the woods at night, right? Just stare at look at the stars and the moon. And to me, that is there's nothing gonna be more fun for me than that. I would rather do that than go to a party, and that's just where I am at this stage of my life. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm not saying that's, again, see what fun is for you. And go through the stages. If you have the urge to go to parties right now, and you're young, and you want to get to know chicks, blah, blah, go ahead, do it. You know, do it. If you want to get drunk, do it. Okay? Experience is the best teacher. But if you ever decide that, hey, like, I feel like I don't want to get drunk anymore because it's just fucking me up and I'm getting this hangover and my workouts are shit and my sleeping is shit and I have this mental clog and my testosterone levels are going down and you want to really quit drinking but you want to still go to the parties, take care of your body, take care of your health, take a motherfucking cold ass shower before you go, do some Wim Hof breathing before you go to the party, and you'll go and you'll have fun. Trust me, you'll have fun. Just high on life, drunk on life. And then redefine what fun is and see that, hey, maybe this isn't fun. Maybe this isn't fun for you. Maybe you're actually just going there to fit in because that's what all your friends are doing. Maybe it's time to get new friends. Maybe it's time to get into new activities and do new things, right? So, hopefully I shed some light on that. Yeah, and I think that's just, I don't know. I'm ranting. I feel like ranting today. Check out my program, The Shredded Badass. If you want to get ripped out of your mind, it's for free. No, the program is not for free. Sorry, that's the book. 5 Powerful Habits of Mental Health and Others. The program is not for free, but it's really dope. Put a lot of work into it. I get a lot of positive feedback. It's pretty coherent, step-by-step guide how to get shredded out of your mind. Okay, so check out the program. Other than that, I love you guys. Love every single one of you. But don't forget to subscribe or you're gonna sleep with the fishes.